Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Oblivion-styled Unreal Engine 5 build. Last episode we made the environment, the map, the basic map, the background, the hills and the forest and all that stuff. And in this episode we are going to work on the town, basically, and the scene itself. First of all, I want to make sure this path is completely clear. So in this case we're going to foliage, we're going to select, and we're going to move some of these plants out of the way. Now, only one in this case. Uh, now the idea is that, what I had in mind is that there will be a wall somewhere here, castle behind it, or maybe this side be better. Kind of checking, I think this side be better. A wall, castle behind it, and then a town in front of it. So I have cool assets for this. I think if I type in wall, we get a lot of assets. And let's just use the mossy wall to do that with. Now this is a small asset, but because it's far away, we can kind of make it a bunch bigger. Kind of make it seem like it's an actual fortified wall instead. And we can just kind of, because it's a scene, we can kind of play with this. We don't have it, it doesn't have to be exactly precise. So we can kind of make it move like this, and then like that. Because now, this is what you'll see when we make the scene, and it looks kind of cool. Alright, so so in the distance we want the Infinity Blade Castle Tower, because this reminds me a lot of the Oblivion Tower. Alright, so we kind of have to be creative with this. So I found this gate that we could use as an entrance to the, or at least, as the gate. And then kind of have to be creative with this a little bit. So these walls have to come closer. Now you can turn on the gizmo, I think it's called, for the coordinate system, and then you can make sure that they come closer like that. And then they have a weird angle, so you kind of have to make them straight-ish. Alright, and then we can kind of play with this a little bit to make it look a little bit better. Just gotta add things. Alright. And then I don't think, yeah, okay, so we do have a door. So we could even maybe put in like an actual castle door. And again, these are, yeah, but it just doesn't look good. So let's just keep this open for now, and then we can always work with that later. Alright, so let's do a little bit of detail work around this. So again, we were at the static meshes of the Megascan stuff, and so now we just need to add a lot of details. So think of some boulders, there could be a grave in here, and this is all Megascan, so it all looks phenomenal with the ground. Horse manure. Hitching posts usually stand next to the gate, for people to put their horses on. You can add some rocks over here, blend them a little bit into the ground. Alright guys, here we are. This is the scene. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this last episode. Hope you guys learned something from this tutorial and the previous one, of course. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe. It means out a lot. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so that's really cool to see that reached. And yeah, pretty happy with this overall. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers.